Okay, what's good everyone? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. Ooh, I'm just stretching. I just hit a nice stretch right there. Hey, hope y'all doing good today. Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. Hope y'all having a great day today. I already said that already, but I'm gonna say it again. So today we're back with another loft because I love doing lofts. I just love doing them. They're so much fun to make, and I really wanted to make a really creative loft, a loft using like a lot of refurbished wood, because I don't know, to be completely honest, when I do these builds, I just build. I don't like going through like a set plan. I just knew that I was gonna make a loft, and I knew that it was gonna have a loft. That's pretty much all I knew when I went into this design. I did not know I was gonna use wood. I did not know what countertops I was gonna use. I just literally mix and matched until I thought it looked decent. So I can't even come in here and be like, yo, so I came and started off, I want to do this, I want to accomplish that. No, all I want to accomplish was I want to make a loft. And that's pretty much it. As long as there's like a bedroom upstairs, I'm good. That's all I wanted. But that's pretty much what was my mindset going into this. But I love the way it came out. I say that a lot, but it's true. I love the way it came out. The upstairs, when you guys see the screenshots, I'm actually gonna switch it up. I'm gonna put railings up there. I don't know if I think I deleted me doing it, but upstairs is gonna be right upstairs. When you guys see me edit this video, I'm gonna be putting railings up there. But when I'm done editing this video, I realized that I want to do something different, and later on in this video I'm gonna tell you guys about that. But for now, it's later in the video, it's easier for me to explain what I did. You're gonna see it in the screenshots, but it's easier if I explain it when you guys see what I'm using, the materials that I'm using for the railing. It's really cool. And guys, praise the Lord. I did it. I took a few hours out of my day yesterday for you guys because I really wanted this build, because I was like, this build came out really nice. I really like it, and I really want you guys to have this build in any type of way possible. So I went out and I found most of the CC that I used, just not all the clutter pieces, of course, but I found I found the island, I found the countertops, found the fridge, I found the bedding. Also, I put a toddler room in here. I just snuck a little toddler room in there. See, I had to like edit a lot of this out because talk about that in a second, but I made a CC list. We'll talk about that first. So I made a CC list, and I found the island, the couches, the bed, the windows that I used, the outdoor windows, the indoor windows, the computers, all that. I found it, and I have a whole list, and it'll be in the description down below. So if you want to go download that, go download it, and then you can come over here and download this house and play with it, because it's an awesome house. I really like the way it came out. The bathroom, I didn't download anything from there because it's a bathroom. I didn't like the way it came out anyways, but it's a bathroom. I don't really go like I don't really put a lot of work into bathrooms because I don't really like them that much. So the bathrooms, well, I have no CC for the bathrooms, but just put them wherever you want, because the CC that's in there already, it doesn't even look that good, so you don't have to worry about that. But I got the clutter that I'm using right now, some of the clutter I have in there too. Definitely go check out my Tumblr, like I said in all my videos, because I'm really starting to really blog a lot of the stuff that I'm using, and a lot of stuff that I'm using is actually stuff that I found on my Tumblr recently. So go on there, I'll leave everything in the description down below. So yeah guys, I'm very proud of myself, y'all. I have the CC list for once that actually has proper CC to links to all these amazing stuff. So yeah guys, go check that out in the description. I hope y'all are proud of me, because I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that I could make you guys proud if I did, if I accomplished that. I hope I did. But anyways, the reason why you're gonna see a lot of cropped it out stuff is because I did this very stupidly. I planned this out very stupidly, because I did this at 10 o'clock at night, and at 10 o'clock at night, the Warriors game comes on. If you don't know this, I'm a Warriors fan. I love basketball. Warriors is one of my favorite teams to watch. I love watching the Raptors, the Warriors. I love watching the Washington Wizards. I just started watching the Bulls again because, you know, Jimmy Butler, he's one of my favorite basketball players. Of course I watched the Toronto Raptors. I think I already said that already, but yeah, I was on. So the Warriors game starts at 10:30. I started this at 10 o'clock, and then I stupidly decided to continue watching the Warriors game while I made this build. And so literally I was not even paying attention to the build while I did this. I'm so shook how the build came out looking so decently with me not even paying attention to it. Like, I didn't pay no, like, I at this point I was more listening to the game than looking at what I liked. Like, of course I was like, okay, that looks decent, okay, move on, that looks decent, move on. But I'm like, somehow it all just came together, somehow. I don't know how, but it did. But It was very, it was fun to do though. I want to do it again, but nah, this build came out to be like 2 hours long because I was doing that. So that ain't happening, my friend. 2 hours? You know how much editing I had to do? 2 hours? My God. But it was fun though. I enjoyed the basketball game, even though I think my team lost. I didn't finish it because I had to finish the build. I realized I was an hour and 30 minutes into the build, and I was too lazy to just like cut it because I had all these ideas blowing in my head about what I want to do next. So I just like ended off not watching the basketball game and finishing up this build. So right there, I have a wooden island, guys. I don't know what it is. Let me just talk about it for a second because I just felt some nature. Because what, like, my idea, because like I said before, I earlier came here making a loft, but then while I was creating it, I kind of formed an idea of who would live here. I was thinking of like a single parent, a single household, or even a small family. Because I did put a toddler room in the corner over there. I put a toddler bed and all that for like little toddlers, so they can have like a toddler in this house. I think that'd be really cool. So they have a loft and a little area for the toddler beside the kitchen. So I was thinking that a person that lived here would like to like refurbish a lot of wood. So you can see a lot of woods in this house. On the what's calling the couch is made out of wood. It's a really nice couch. Of course, that'll be in my CC list for you guys when you guys see that. But I want to incorporate a lot of wood, a lot of reused materials, because I want to make it look like they somehow stumbled across this loft and it was cheap, and then they bought it, and then they bought a bunch of old stuff and they tried to refurbish it and make it look new. See, this is where I need to edit out. Okay, I found it. That's where I was just watching the basketball game, but I sped it up so it doesn't take that long, but I might not edit it out, who knows. But so I really wanted to make it look like a kind of like an old mixed with the new, mixed with some rustic, mixed with some vintage, just a lot of different styles mixed together, because they don't really have a style choice. They just have whatever they could afford, whatever they could get, and they use a lot of rewoods. They use a lot of different paint. They use old tiles that they use old tiles that they just like refurbish, wear down stuff. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. Add a little character to the house. It added some appeal to it. I don't even know, because it's weird, because my style, think about now, my style has changed so much. I was always about new. I want new plates, new fridges, new countertops, no vintagey stuff, no rustic stuff, no old stuff. Now I'm like, like reuse materials, like getting plants and like bottles. Like I love when people put like plants in like packaging containers. So like wine bottles or beer bottles they use as vases for flowers. I think those look really cool. I think they're very unique. I think they're very chill, and my style has changed so much, so I can't wait till I get my own first own apartment to style it, because I literally thought everything would be like modern feel, but now I'm really leaning towards like the rusticy, vintage type of reuse, reduce, recycle type of vibe. I don't know, I'm really going with it. But there's the Tumblr bed. I also add that Tumblr bed to my Tumblr, or it's on my CT list somewhere. I don't know if it's on my Tumblr. I actually show you guys a list. I don't know where it is, but I do have it though. I remember me putting it there. But my style has changed a lot, and it's been really awesome, and I'm really like putting out here with The Sims. And I love that about building. It's just that with my builds, if you guys watch my first build to now, you can see how my style has really developed and has really changed. Like I was all back then, I always used like white kitchens, I always used like granite countertops. I never really used different types of stoves. I used the same stove. I used a stainless steel fridge. You'd never see me actually using this type of fridge in a house. You'd never see me doing it. But now I'm really starting to experiment with like a lot of different stuff and different like type of designs and different type of textures, and I'm just growing. And is this weird that I'm growing as a designer? Like Sims has helped me in so much like places, like even in this room, because I gave my room a full makeover the other day, because I wanted to create, because I live in a really small house and I rent a room, and I wanted to make this room look bigger. So I went out and I bought a new rug. I got this mirror that I had at home, and I repainted it gray, and I have a rug down, and I'm gonna get lights soon. And I don't know, I made a little living room spot in my room, and there's like a bed spot. Then I turned my bed into a couch. I don't know, like The Sims has really helped me develop my style, and it's kind of weird because I never thought that I would have a style, but now I really do. And I've been adding some like little vintagey pieces. Like I found this little vase with different type of textures on it. It's really cool. It's like that diamond shape over there, but instead of like black, it's like a it's like a dark gray, not dark, like a light gray mixed with a white, mixed with a cream. It's really pretty. I have like mugs and all that stuff. I don't know, my style has changed so much since me starting to do this, like starting to do builds. Like, I'm just taken back by how much I developed. I'm just thinking about it now, like, you know, we just take a second to realize like how much you've changed. Like, I'm realizing that now because someone pointed out to me a few videos ago how my style has changed since my first video to now, because I think she went back and watched my first video, and it really has. I need to go back and watch it again because I haven't watched it since I built it. And I remember in the house, I never used that much clutter. I loved it being light and bright. I liked adding pops of color here and there. I liked making things white. I didn't like putting a lot of stuff in rooms. I never really moved chairs around. I never really used shift, alt, tab, whatever it's called, to move like things rectangly. I don't know what it's called. How to say it. But my style has really changed. And by the way, guys, you see those windows, those white windows where the TV is behind the TV? Those, I end up using those as windows upstairs in the loft. You're gonna see that in the screenshots, and they look amazing. Like, they look really good, and I pat on the back for even thinking of that. And the best part is now that since you guys have a way of downloading those windows, you guys can get the full layout of this house. And if you guys download the stuff that I have on Tumblr with the twinkly lights and those photos and all that, you guys are gonna have pretty much everything in this house. And yes, guys, I even add the wallpapers, like the blue wallpapers, the teal wallpaper. I add as much content as I can, as I could find. I couldn't find every little piece of clutter, but I did find some of the what's it called again? Some of the plants and some of the little piece of clutter. And go check out the 4 links at the bottom. That's where I get most of my clutter from, of course. I'm using that again here. I tell you guys, I use a lot of stuff from there. And go check out Mara Sims, of course. I don't really use her site as much as I used to because I don't have time to go there and use it, but I do recommend going it because she does post links to different creators that you can go check out. Awesome stuff there for people that are new to CC. And also, I made a video on CC because I know a lot of people have been asking me lately about different types of CC places and save CC and what she should do to know the CC is safe or not. I do have a Tumblr video on how I download CC and how I get the CC that I have now. And a lot of people have been asking me, how is my game still functioning with all the CC I have in my game? A little thing is, I don't play with all the CC in my game. I don't. I play with about 1/4 of the CC that I have in my game. I play with 1/4 of it. I don't play with all of it because if I did, my game would crash. With the CC, like right now, I don't even have my cast mods in my game. Like, this is just straight builds mods. If I go into cast right now, I have no CC in cast. It's all empty because my game can't handle it. So I have to make an even. So whenever I'm doing cast videos, I take out my build folder. Whenever I'm doing like let's plays and cast videos, I take out my builds folder. And whenever I'm doing builds, I take out my cast folder. And I always have like my in-game build. I always have my in-game furniture, and I have my my out-game builds. And those are the 2 files that I was like, okay, I'm doing a build now. I just slapped that file in. I took the other file out. That's how I do it because my game just couldn't be able to, like, it wouldn't work. And I just realized I use those windows so much, and I love them. Like, I downloaded them the other week, and I was like, what am I gonna do with these? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these windows. Like, cause you couldn't walk through them the way I wanted them to, and I was ready to delete them. I was literally ready to delete them, but thank God I didn't because I found a way to use them, and they look so nice. And I love using them to make like a split because I wanted to make a separate area for the office, and I wanted to make a separate area for the living room, but I still wanted it all to look joint, and I still wanted all of it to be like open concept and not like a huge wall. I wanted it to be like airy to where you can see what they're doing, but you still get that little bit of privacy that is added there with the windows. So I'm so happy I did that because it looks great. It gives the privacy that I wanted. It just like, this is so weird because I've never, guys, when was the last time I actually went on talking about a build for this long? Have I? No, I normally have a story to talk about, but this build is literally one of my favorites because it's like the new me. It's just sinking in that I'm a new person and I have a new style, and this is it right here. This is literally it, because I say this in so many times when I build, because I build what I like and what I see myself living in. Like, all my builds are like my dream apartments, because I have so much dream apartments. I have so much styles that I want to live in. So I have so much, and so all of these builds that I do and the builds that you guys recommend, I try to mix my style with your guys' taste. So your guys' themes is like an African style theme. I try to mix my style with the African style theme and see what comes out of it, and that's what I do with my builds, and that's why I try to keep it original. That's how I keep it original. I mean, that's how I keep it myself, because I always, in every single one of my builds, I add a bit of me into it. I add a little bit of Machiavelli and Malik, you could say, into my builds, and that's what I use to keep it me. And I'm just seeing myself develop, and it's flipping amazing. And I'm just taken back. Like I always appreciate. I'm the type of person that appreciates the small things in life. Like, do something small for me and I'll remember it for life. Do something big for me and I'll remember it for a day. Like, honestly, I remember the small things in life. Like, I remember when I first hit 100 subs. I remember when I first hit 500 subs, 400 subs. I remember that, but I cannot remember when I hit 8,000 subs. I can't remember when I hit 9,000 subs. I can't remember that, but I can remember when I hit the small ones. You think that with the bigger I get, I'd remember those dates, but no. I remember the dates where I was struggling. I remember the dates where I wanted to quit because I felt like no one wanted to watch my videos. I remember the days where I felt so down because I put my heart and soul into them and no one was watching. I remember those days because those days are the ones that defined me. Those are the days that made me realize that they taught me a lesson that things don't come easy in life, and that like your development will show, and that your perseverance will also show. And I just remember those days because those are the real days in my life. Those are the real days when like real stuff happened, where I was really felt alone. I don't know, it's just those days are the days that really impacted me, and those days that really stood up for me. And they're the small ones, they're not the big ones where I've celebrated 9,000 subs or 8,000 subs or like 1,000. Well, I can't remember the 1,000 subs, but or like I remember 10,000, like 12,000. Like you think, but no, I love the small stuff. I always remember the small stuff. I always remember the little things in life, like when my little brother would always follow me around. It would be the smallest thing ever, even though it would like, because normally it would be like going outside and he'd be like, okay, I put on my black shoes, he puts on his black shoes. Even though people wouldn't really even recognize that he's following me, you could tell, because like he would go for the red shoes and then he would see that I'm wearing black shoes and he'd put the red shoes down and put the black shoes on. I still remember that, and that was when I was 9 years old and he was 7. Like, I still remember that because it's just the small things in life. And I know that a lot of people don't appreciate that. A lot of people think about the big picture, about, oh my god, I just bought this house, oh my god, I just bought this car, oh my god, I just graduated from high school. I remember, oh my god, I got my first report card where it was all A's. Oh my god, I got my first first time I met this dude, and now we're best friends. Like, I remember the small things in life. I don't know, that's just a little thing about me. And so my development in this whole type of community and like development with my style, because I never thought, guys, I could do this. I never thought I was I always thought that I was like gonna do something with houses. I always thought that I could build them or I could make them, but I never thought that I could design them. Never in my mind did I think that I had the like skill of any sorts to be able to do this. I never thought it was possible, but look at me now. I'm surprising myself. I'm literally shocking myself sometimes with what I come up with, because I don't know where it's coming from. I honestly don't know where this side of me comes from, because it never came out before. Like I said before, I always used to watch like YouTubers bedroom tours and YouTubers house tours and dorm tours. Dorm tours were my favorite thing because I was always excited to live on my own, so I'd always watch dorm tours and see how people design the rooms and the way they use the furniture and all that. And I always thought that was so unique and so cool, but I never thought that I could personally do it, because I never thought that I had that style. I never thought that I was a stylish person. Because my rooms are very plain. The most I do with my rooms is I paint them. I painted my room blue. That's the most I've done. I painted my door too. But that's pretty much it. And I painted my door. It didn't even look that good. But to actually be doing this and seeing how the layout looks, and like, oh my god, I could actually see someone living here. I could actually see myself living in this house. That's pretty fucking sick. And that's another reason why I love The Sims 4. I say this all the time, but I love The Sims 4 for that fact that you could actually build your dream house and see what it would look like, and add your dream furniture, and add your dream pictures, and even add custom content pictures of yourself in here to make it look realistic. Add whatever you want. The sky is the limit with custom content. See what it looks like, and then actually use that as a floor plan to like develop a real house. Because I'm telling you, you could, I don't know, I just feel like you could actually use this house as a floor plan to actually develop another house to make it the way you want it to. Like, could you like picture that? I couldn't. But anyways, those are the railings. By the way, those are the railings as you see there. I'm gonna switch them to those white windows. It's gonna look good. Just wait for the screenshots. But yeah, like this is taking me by storm by like how smart of this technology is, and how much custom content there is, like how much like realistic custom content there is to this day, that it can make a house, an apartment that's supposed to look cartoony, look so real. And I think it would be really cool if like designers would actually use this system to like make a fake model to show their clients their houses on what it's gonna look like. Like, let's be honest, guys, if I came to you and be like, okay, I'm gonna design your room the way you like it, and then I make a floor plan of what your room would look like using The Sims 4, like look like this, wouldn't you all be like, oh wow, I have a better general statement of how it's gonna look, because the textures and all like the actual objects look so realistic and look so good that it's just mind-blowing. But anyways, guys, as you can see, we're on to the slides, which is crazy. I never thought I'd get here so quick. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. I literally talked for 20 minutes without even like breathing. Whew. I didn't take that in. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all so much for watching. Of course, enjoy the rest of the slides. Of course, leave a comment down below what you guys think of this apartment. Love y'all so much. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you guys so much for everything. I love y'all so much. Y'all have changed my life. You already know this, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. As always, you know it. Deuces, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.